So you want to make your morning routine next level without putting in the work? Good luck with that. It's definitely not going to happen. John, what are you doing? You know you're scaring people away, right? We want people to watch the video till the end, remember? So that the YouTube algorithm can put us in front of more people so that we can grow from here to here. Ah, yes, my mistake. In this video, we're going to show you how to easily change all aspects of your life with this simple morning routine. How was that? Roll intro. Welcome to Next Level Warrior. It's so good to have you here. Now, for anyone that's new to the channel, we cover topics from advancing on your personal growth and health, helping you build your warrior within to become your next level self. So if that sounds good to you, then make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and select all notifications to catch my videos posted every week. Chances are that since you clicked on this video, you're already on the path to creating positive change in your life, to better manage stress, shift old belief systems, and develop new habits to live a more well-rounded, happy life. If so, then congratulations, and welcome to the ever-growing club of Next Level Warriors. Funny enough, when I started on this journey, the thought of implementing a morning routine to create the greatest days possible wasn't anywhere near my mental thought process. But now I've come to realize that it's the most fundamental foundation to create your next level self, and the first thing that I work on with new clients that I take on. So let's get right into the very first thing, which I suggest doing the previous evening. Make sure you set your phone to airplane mode. This will ensure that there isn't anything readily available on screen in the morning to hijack your calm, clear alpha brainwave state. And while I'm not going to get into it now, I will be producing dozens of videos in the future on why this can be so detrimental to our mental health through immediate morning digital distraction. And if you want to see those videos sooner, then hit the like button right now to let me know, and comment here as well. So your phone's on airplane mode and the alarm goes off. Hopefully it's not right next to your bedside where our lazy brain that only cares about survival immediately wants to snooze that alarm. Personally, I keep it in another room. The washroom, right next to a tall jar of water that you'll want to hydrate with immediately. From here, do what you need to do in the washroom and immediately jump into connecting with yourself. Not only will you start building the habit, the skill, the calm, quieter mind, but you're also extending the amount of time that you maintain the morning alpha brainwave state, which is the best state of mind to be in for flow, creative work, and clarity. Now, if meditation seems intimidating, then again, welcome to the club. I mean, it used to be intimidating. I remember even after a solid year of doing it every single morning, I questioned if I had a single moment of mental silence without any thoughts. Now I'm over 3 years into not missing a single daily session, and I can definitely say that it does get easier. But more importantly, to completely and consistently clear the mind of thought is next to impossible. So don't let that bog you down. Get out of your head about it and simply start. Commit to sitting for 5 minutes every morning with the goal of just being quiet and still. Just breathing, noticing thoughts as they come up, and always tuning back towards your breath. It may seem futile, and sometimes I think it is, but in the big picture, you are doing wonders for your mind that will be firing off with thoughts and distractions for the rest of the day. So give yourself this time. Start your day with 5 minutes and build from there. You'll be really glad that you did. From here, get to a clear desk or writing space with your journal and a pen handy. And if this is new to you, then first things first, make sure to get out of your head about not knowing how. Don't worry about what to write, doing it correctly, or any of that other nonsense. I can only say this from my personal experience because that's exactly where I used to be in my thought process surrounding journaling. Take this epic alpha brainwave state from your morning meditation right into a blank page. Date it and just start writing. There's no right or wrong. And the purposes of this practice are huge. Whether you want to clear your mind, help you make better decisions, develop your imagination, or even activate parts of your brain that would normally now be on autopilot by this point, having given up control to our phones. Just simply write. Write what you're grateful for about in your life and the reason that you're starting this morning routine. The feelings that you're experiencing, the good, the bad, whatever wants to come out, just let it flow. Don't hesitate. Don't worry about how neat it is or even being able to read it after. I used to let things like this slow me down in my journaling flow, making me resist it more, but I digress. Some other writing suggestions can be future experiences that you'd like to have, changes that you're excited about or scared to be making in your life, even writing out your goals in different tenses. Now, this is 100% going to seem very weird and foreign at first, but believe me, it's going to make an enormous difference in your life. Journaling really helps to put you into that peak state in the morning to clarify what's most important for you, provide a sense of direction and connection with yourself. You can go as long as you wish, but if this is new to you, then simply commit to just 5 minutes. Having some type of limit, at least initially, helps to make it easier to do. And for a next level tip, design your environment to remove the need for using willpower in your morning routine. Lay out your clothing the night before. Set up your meditation space. Clear your desk and leave out a pen in your journal ready for you. This way you don't have to think about it, and it's easier for your mind to just get right into it. When we remove anything that can create friction, like needing to find a journal, needing to find a pen, clearing a desk, then we don't require nearly as much willpower to actually start it. So by this point, after the journaling session, I'm usually feeling pretty well on top of the world. And I continue this by going ahead and making some coffee, getting into 10 minutes of mobility training to limber up before starting creative work. But, and this is a big one, this is the point that I would normally take my phone off of airplane mode to listen to an audiobook while training, and of course, even with years of meditation experience under my belt, it was no match for how easily I'd get distracted from all the notifications coming through. So I keep my phone on airplane mode and go immediately from journaling right into eating the morning frog, doing the most difficult task first, which of course has been a game changer, and only recently this summer did I actually start being consistent with this practice. It's literally saving me 10 to 20 hours a week, because if you do the hardest thing first, that thing that you procrastinate like crazy with, then you've moved the biggest boulder. You've set the greatest momentum for the day, and while it's not the easiest thing to do before coffee, it's been well worth it for me. This morning routine is all about getting you into a peak state, reclaiming your mornings for your greatest well-being, bringing your attention inward and not giving it up to a world of easy digital distractions and dopamine hits, cultivating your practices to build your next level self. Now, what I do as part of this morning routine are simply suggestions first and foremost, and very good ones at that. And you can design yours differently to include a workout, reading, or having breakfast if you eat in the mornings. The major keys here are to definitely avoid your smartphone, keep it on airplane mode, do not hit the snooze button, and give yourself at least 1 extra hour over top of the amount of time that you need to get ready for work, school, or your busy day. When it comes to meditation, we all know that it plays a super important role in so many aspects of our health, and using a journal is one of the greatest ways to clear your mind, your troubles, while building your imagination and clarifying the future that you want to create. Now, believe me, if I found it easy to journal and meditate at some other part of the day, then I'd probably do it then. But it's just way too easy to get swept under the rug as the day goes on, so I personally structure it first thing in the morning so that it's done and built as a solid habit, which is why I suggest it for all of you out there. And this brings me to the question of the day. What does your perfect morning routine look like, whether you do it daily or not? What are your must-have morning practices that you can't go without? Make sure to let us know in the comments. And for those of you that want to know more about maintaining this peak state and alpha brainwaves during the daytime, then check out this video here. This stuff is an absolute miracle and the best companion to coffee if you're a coffee drinker. So as always, like this video if it gave you good value, subscribe to the channel for more weekly content on leveling up your life, and never stop growing.